Hello everybody, this is Tara Woodruff from CoachTaraWoodruff.com, otherwise known as the Helpful Entrepreneur, and today I was really inspired by Ray Higdon's video of the day. Let me explain something first. First I want to edify Ray Higdon, okay? This man, every single day of his life, provides intensely profound, valuable content to the marketplace. He is a pro. He is an all-star. Nothing stops him every single day. Get on his email list and you'll experience it as well. So he makes a video every day along with a blog post, and today he wanted to talk about the causes of poverty mindset, and he made a video about this, and I want to elaborate. The day after Black Friday, here we are, and I want you to think about this just for yourself, because I think about this for myself, because I am too guilty of doing this from time to time. In the past, way more often than now. Now, if I have extra money, I reinvest. I always reinvest. If I buy something for myself, it's a book. It's a book. 99.9% of the time, if I just want to spend money on something, I'm buying myself a personal development book that's going to help me with my business. Okay? In the past, if I had some extra money, I would have gone to the bar. I might have got some party favors to go with that. I would have gone out and got my nails done. I would have gone out. And I'm not saying that those things are bad. I'm not saying that you can't go out with your friends and have a good time. I'm not saying that you can't go to the salon and support your local economy and get your nails done. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you catch yourself at Walmart, at the mall, if you caught yourself out there yesterday, why were you in such a rush to get maybe a 7 to 10% discount on an item that's going to be obsolete in a matter of weeks? Why would you put yourself there? Most of the people that we saw yesterday in the zombie apocalypse that was going on all across the country, I don't even know, what were they thinking? I have no idea what could possibly make you tackle a person or just go that insane. I mean, I saw some people that were at these places that were strictly there to videotape y'all acting like crazy people. So I want you to think about this. The next time that you do have some extra money, I want you to think about how the end of the month feels for you. Okay, I'm not going to go by the week to week. I'm going to go by the end of the month. Forget it. Let's go by the week to week, because I used to live week to week. And it was terrible. At the end of the week, after you've gotten food, after you've put aside the money you need for your living expenses, whether it be, your mortgage or your rent, do you have the bills paid for that week that are due that week? Because our bills are due throughout the month. I don't have very many bills that are all due at the same time. So it's almost like every paycheck you got another bill. When you've got that covered, do you have to compromise the quality of the food that you bring into your house because you had to pay the bills? Do you have more week than income? At the end of the month, do you find that you made less than what you're paying out? Why would you take an opportunity like Black Friday to spend that little extra cash that you did come across on something that doesn't freaking matter? I'm not saying that having a nice TV or a VCR, an Xbox, or a PlayStation or anything like that is a bad thing in and of itself. But the difference between the people that have a poverty mindset and live in the reality of, and I'm talking American poverty here, I'm talking about not having enough paycheck every week, about not having enough money for the month. I'm talking about where we purchase things because we're afraid we're not going to have what the middle-class neighbors next door have. When you look really hard at the middle-class neighbor next door, they are mortgaged and credited out their ass. They're buying shit to make you feel like shit. So stop trying to keep up with that. It's time for you and me that every time that we come across a little extra something, I almost made this mistake this week. And at the same time, the mistake that I made still would have benefited my business. And I was like, I had to put the screeching halt on it. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my gosh. I had a little bit of money that I needed to, I actually had to have some of that aside to to pay for my business, to pay for the tools that I use, and I needed some of that aside for Thanksgiving. I had all the fixings, but I didn't have the turkey yet. And when I pressed that buy now button, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I wasn't even walking out of it with a Gary Vaynerchuk book. So I was like, oh my gosh, I had to put a screeching halt on it, throw a holy freaking fit, and get that order canceled immediately. Not that the order that I was doing wasn't going to help my business. The order I was doing wasn't going to maximize my business. Now, it's about maximizing your business. Is it more important to purchase some items to keep your volume or put your volume where you want it to be? Or is it more important to just be a better salesperson so that you can connect with more people and get them to purchase from you the wonderful products that you have to offer? So if that's the case, then why would you sacrifice a tool that helps you do that to buy some product? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So the next time you get your hands on a little extra something and you find and you're honest with yourself and you know that there's more month than there's money, and that every day after payday you're broke the day after, and that everything else that comes after that, anything that would be soft on you, anything that would make you feel good, like, you know, ordering pizza for the family or taking the kids out to a movie, when you know you can't do that, you certainly don't rush to do that when you do run across that extra money. That money needs to be invested in something that's going to help you maximize your business. And your business is everything. Your business is your whole life. My dear friend Craig Satowski says this: mind your own business. That goes to everything. When you find yourself minding other people's business, like wondering whether or not the neighbor down the street has got that brand new car and the kids are riding nice bikes and everything looks so good, when you're trying to mind that person's business, you're leaving out the fact that most of it is most likely mortgaged out to the hilt, paid for by credit cards. That's not living in luxury. Rich people don't do that. They wait for their investments to pay for those things that they want. There's nothing wrong with wanting the finer things in life. What's wrong for you and for me is when we come out of a poverty mindset and we continue the circle by buying things we cannot afford. Okay, having one good week doesn't mean you got to go out and get fat. This was a big lesson I learned when I was selling cars. You can't go get fat because you make a couple of good commissions and you have a good month. Just because you have a $10,000 month doesn't mean you go moving into a house that costs you $5,000 a month in rent. Because the month after that might not be $10,000. I'm not saying that you have to be scarce. I'm saying you have to be smart. When you upgrade based on what your investments have paid you, not what you've earned. Okay? And so that's my video for today. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put my link, the first thing in the description of this video. I want you to go to that link. I want you to go ahead and sign up for my free video marketing course. And then I want you to go ahead and poke around my blog there. I want you to go poke around. I've got another banner there with another amazing money-making opportunity that you could start for as low as $25. I have another opportunity that is my direct sales, because I like to be in a company that has a product. That is a $99 start, and you get over $400 worth of products, and there's no auto ship. And then, of course, there's One Up Marketing. The best tools in the business for the price. For $27, you will have a video email template maker. You will have unlimited capture page makers. You'll have mini site makers. Webinar on demand makers. You'll have, gosh, there's a bunch. You know, you're interested in that. That link is going to be in there as well. And I also am going to send you over to Ray Higgins' video. I highly suggest you watch what he said. He was a little nicer than me. I was a little harder because I've just come from that, so I understand. You know, the next time you want to go out there and buy, you know, a video game because it just came out and it's $60 and you struggle to get the bills paid, you're making a really bad decision. It's just not the right decision. You've got to take care of your business first, and then soon you will have everything that you've ever desired, and you won't even believe it because the whole world will just conspire to make it happen. Reach outside the box. I love you all. This is Coach Tara Woodruff. Bye.